Hello, everybody. Welcome to this short educational video. I'm very excited to have you here. My name is Hani Faraj, and what I want to do here, within 5 minutes, I'd like to give you so much value that you're going to continue to watch the following education. There's nothing to sell here. I'm just here to help. And I want at the end of this video to you're going to decide you're going to keep watching and do something about what I'm about to show you, or you're going to not. You're going to just go watch Netflix or something. Okay. But first and foremost, I'd like to kind of tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 36. I'm a husband, father, author, mentor, and a marketer. I love my favorite thing in the world is my son and my wife, and I love me some cheeseburgers, and I love marketing. But more importantly, I really do love helping people. I hate when people are suffering, they're stuck, and I wish somebody showed me something to make my life easier, which is why I'm doing this, honestly. And I'll show you what my journey was. Okay. First and foremost, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I run a team of 10 people, including myself and my partner. We're number one in our office. We're number three in our entire brokerage. Our brokerage is one of the top brokerages around. 300 agents, 20 of them are actual real estate teams. In my board, I used to be, when I started actually my first year, I was, as you can see, 56. I was five realtor out of 20,000, which wasn't so bad for a first year, but I thought that was a failure because I was broke as a joke. And then within a couple of years, I became number 19 out of 20,000 realtors. Okay. Number 19 in the team category out of 20,000 agents, which is pretty amazing. Okay. Within a couple of years, and I'll show you how I did that. Now, I wish I could tell you that it was always hunky dory and it was all rosy all the time, but it wasn't always like this, which is why I'm doing this, guys. In 2003, I became a mortgage broker in Ontario. In the community that I lived, I had grown up there and I knew a ton of people. So obviously, it was easy for me to get business. But then, as you guys know, the factories and all that stuff in Ontario and US dollar went to crap. And what happened was, a lot of jobs left and people started going into foreclosure. So I decided to move to Vancouver, where my brother was. And, a couple of years later, I got my mortgage license and I had a little bit of money saved up, but it wasn't enough. I spent so much money, time, and effort into getting my mortgage license. And unfortunately, what happened was I just failed at the mortgage thing. The internet had been there was rate shopping everywhere. And I suffered. And I was trying to get my brokers telling me go after realtors and stuff like that. And fortunately, it was a massive failure, but I didn't give up. You know what I mean? I'll tell you a little bit about my story in a bit. But what happened was I eventually went and got a job at Bell Mobility, great company, love them. But it was really frustrating and embarrassing and heart wrenching. I ended up seeing one of my friends and colleagues at the mall, Pack Center, or, he saw me selling phones, which there's nothing wrong with that. It was honorable. But it's still like, man, what happened? You were doing so good, da da da. And I was physically in pain. I saw some customers of mine come through the kiosk and all that stuff. But you know what? I made a promise to myself at that moment where I said, look, if this is going to happen again, I'm going to figure out, once I get out of this, I'm going to figure out how to market to get mortgage leads, and I'm going to help other people do it. And now I think I'm in a moment where I can do that for sure. And that's what I'm here for. Okay. So I want to just tell you where you are. If you're resonating with what I'm saying to you right now, I just want to tell you, it doesn't matter where you've been, it matters where you're going. So the most important thing is that you're here and you want to learn, and you being here is a testament that you actually care about yourself and your business. So I want to just congratulate you on that. Okay, and here's a couple of secrets that I learned is that 90% of businesses fail because they don't have enough customers, and they don't have enough customers because they cannot market. They don't have a sustainable way of actually getting leads, and that's what we're here for. And I hope there's some value there. But this is literally your entire mortgage business or any real estate business. I think number one, you need to figure out a way to get a lot of leads. Number two is you need to learn how to close those leads, because I used to be the guy that got a lot of leads, but then I couldn't close anything. I wasn't able to close them. I was horrible at that. I couldn't place the mortgage, and I was with the wrong company and all that good stuff. Eventually, you also need to be able to deliver the good service and make people happy when they deal with you. And last but not least is once you close them and they're becoming your clients, now you can't just have a big bucket. Like some of my realtors are like that, where they have tons of clients that they close, but they don't get any referrals. And that makes it really hard. That means every single day you got to wake up and guess what? You got to go get more clients. Okay. And last but not least, I want to be sharing a lot of value with you guys. I know it's free, and sometimes things that are free have no value, but I want to just say this: treat this like you're paying $1,000 for it. Okay, I know it's not $1,000 free, but I want you to just pay attention. And if you want to be entertained, please turn this off and go watch Game of Thrones, or go watch some Netflix, or go watch some basketball. They're way more entertaining than me. I'm not that entertaining. I want to give you value, but please, I don't like when people are just basically watching things or listening to things and they're not going to be taking action. So I'm going to share with you some things. You don't have to buy anything from me, but just go take some action. Okay, guys? Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.